how's it going, my YouTube people? So obviously, we got us a little shipment of cool stuff. So I got on the Farmer Tech website. I ordered a bar and chain for this. This is a Husqvarna small mount. It's a K095 or something like that. 20-inch bar. Obviously chain to match it. 78 drive length, 325. I didn't want to go too wild, so I could still get stuff for this. But I bought one bar, 2 chains for this. And actually, just testing out this morning, it's fairly decent out of the box. You can take the rakers off. Probably take a little more gold out of this, and this thing would be a lot better. So we got that. And then I ordered, this is for another saw that I just bought, which I will get out and show you guys here in a minute. This is a 28-inch 50 thousandths 92 drive link bar. I want to test them out and see how good they are. I don't know what this one mocks. It doesn't mock a steel bar. I think this mocks like a Husqvarna or something, Oregon. But it seems straight. They taped it on the outside of this box, kind of like this, you know, and shipped it like that with the other bar with it. So hopefully it didn't bend it. Took me 6 weeks to get these, but I got this bar. I got 2 chains for it. I got 2 chains for a 25-inch bar. I got a T27 tool. I got a flywheel puller. I got 4 wedges. I got 2 sets of big dogs. I got a roller for them because I have a aluminum one at to the farm. I think I ordered something else. Obviously, I ordered this stuff. That might be it. I don't remember. But anyways, so I ordered all that. It took me 6 weeks to get it. 5, 6 weeks, something like that. I don't remember. I was just impatiently waiting. So, first thing we're going to start off with is this. This is the main thing I wanted. Well, yeah, it is. So this is going to be a brand new Husqvarna chainsaw. Obviously. So, obviously, we got chainsaw stuff. Wrenches, got a handlebar. Doesn't seem to be too bad of quality. I got all sorts of packing material. I got us a mixing jug. I probably will never use. And here is the best part. We got us a G444, which is just a replica, or I should say a knockoff, of the old 440s. Obviously, I haven't started nothing, so I don't know how good it is. It got a dual port on it. But before I do anything with it, or before I use it or start using it or anything, we're going to take and port it. I don't. I'd rather keep it as clean as possible before I take it into the hotel room and try to port it. So obviously, comes with a handlebar, comes with a saw. This was $257 by itself without a bar, but I have a 25-inch steel bar that came with the other saw that I'm going to show you that we bought this 28 for. We got this by itself. Then we got us another tool bag, which what we got? We got screwdriver, wrench, T27 tool, another scrunch, just what I need. Got us a catcher, and the dog, obviously the handlebar nuts. But we're not putting that dog on. We got some bigger ones. I have a set of red ones, but I think I'm going to. The red ones are probably going to go on the other saw It might be on this. I don't know. It depends on what I decide and how I want to build these saws. But obviously we have this too, which I highly doubt I'm ever going to read, because those are just optional. But I mean, it seems to be a decent quality saw. Get that popped up. There you go. It's got some good compression too. Actually, it looks like a decent saw. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with it for being a Chinese knockoff. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh boy, got that old girl on there, didn't they? See what this filter looks like. So I have a feeling this filter is not going to stay on here for very long. Oh yeah, just standard filter. Oh, it's even got a pre-filter. Look at that. All right. Damn, she ain't too bad. I can tell you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to port this. I'm going to take it up with me to the hotel because I'm working in port here on pipelining. That's why I don't have very many videos out. But I'm going to take it up there with me. We're going to port this and get it running real good and crispy like. Obviously, I might change this out, or I might just drill holes in it. I don't know. We'll decide that later. But it's not a bad saw. I mean, I'll end up pulling this dual part off and seeing what it looks like. It's actually got a fairly solid brake too. I'm genuinely impressed. The other thing is we're going to change the spark plug out because I have not had any good luck with cheap spark plugs. So we're going to put some NGKs in this, and possibly that. But there's that. All right, now for the big show. This not really into these saws because, as you can tell, I don't really want to climb. Don't really care. But I wanted to build these for two people I know. So, ooh. All right. So we got us two of the exact same saw because they happened to come back in stock when I had the money. So that was pretty awesome that they just happened to come back in stock. So now I got two of these bad boys. So first off, we're going to start with this, which we might be changing this out because I don't know if I really trust that little feller. I got us a nice funnel and another mixing can. We got us a tool thing. Oh, we got us a nice T-handle. A scrunch with a Phillips head. We got us a dog and the nuts for it. A junk file. And another tuning wrench. Or tuning screwdriver. Excuse me. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, we got the cute little chain. And it's a safety chain, but it's not a huge safety. So it's got smaller safety humps, so they're not going to be nearly as in the way. So that's good. That's a nice little box, though. I'm going to have to keep these boxes. How that goes. Obviously, owner's manual. we won't need that. This is the main show. So they definitely like their tape over there. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I'm not really sure how they went about taping it, but I guess the more the merrier. I mean, I guess I'll give them that. They definitely wanted to make sure their stuff didn't get messed up. And yes, this is a razor knife that's dull as shit because I use it. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, these are cute. Oh, these are cute. Look at that little thing. My goodness. Look at that. Looky there. Alright, so obviously I watched videos before of people buying these, and first thing they said was this handle's not screwed in all the way. Well, that seems to be pretty solid if you ask me. The trigger is a little clunky, but so look at this cute little feller. Look how tiny that is. But yeah, obviously it's a 2511 lookalike. Got our lanyard holder. There's oil all over it, so that's a good thing. That's pretty cool. Well, they definitely wanted to make sure this thing didn't come apart. Check the air filter. Yep. All right, so this is very similar. Let's see if you guys can see this. So this is very similar to that filter that came off that saw, but I think I can get felt ones or something for this, because I don't really trust that. But that's actually, I think these little saws are so cute, just the cute little babies. But yeah, so obviously I'm not gonna fire these up because, well, I'm going to take them with me and port them. When I'm not doing leather work, I'm gonna go ahead and port these. So that's that. But these are actually, I mean, I guess they could be better quality, but they could also be a lot worse quality. So, I mean, I paid $275 for the big saw. I paid $64 a piece for these. The big bar was $17. The chains were $12 a piece. For the 28 and the 25-inch chains, they're both $12 a piece. The 20-inch bar was, I want to say, $14, and the chains were like $7 a piece or whatever. So I mean, with shipping and everything, I paid just a little over $600 for all of this stuff. Obviously, we got a whole nother tool sack, another filled, whatever you want to call that. We got two of these. These are getting thrown away. I'm not using these. Obviously, I'm going to recycle the boxes, but We got 2 bars, 2 sets of chains. How many drive links is this? It says 44. I don't know if that's drive links or what it is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're probably going to do the 1/4 inch conversion. I would feel much better about giving these to people that I'm going to give them to if they were ported with the 1/4 inch conversion, because apparently the 1/4 inch conversion, I guess, is better in some ways. I've heard yay and nays about it. I've definitely heard that the 1/4 inch binds up a lot easier, which obviously makes sense because, you know, it is 1/4 inch, not meant to be going through hardwood as fast as these saws will push it once you port them. But I'd like to make them as best I can make them right off the bat. So, all right. So there's both of those. All right. So I can tell right off the bat, quality control is not as good as it should be, because I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom you in on this. All right. Yeah, you can tell. So this one is darker than this one, but this stuff is all the same. So the recoils are different. This one, the handle's not split open like that one, but everything else seems to be looking about the same. But these things are just so cute. Like, look how tiny these are. But yeah, there's that. I don't know why that was out. Well, whatever. Alright, so we got all those. The cutest little baby saws in the world. Alright, so here comes the special saw. Alrighty, so here is the saw that's for the 28-inch bar. So this is an 064. This is the predecessor to the 066s. This is 85 cc's. From what I've heard, these spin higher RPM. Naturally, they spin higher RPM, and they can hold it better because they have a smaller piston. Obviously. So I bought this for $500. Came with a 25-inch bar. It's actually a pretty good deal considering the fact these are getting harder and harder to find. So right off the bat, I noticed this is not the original cover, which is okay because this is not going to be on there. I'll build this a little bit on the wild side, if you want to go with that. It's going to be more of like a collector show saw, because I don't want to smash it with a tree like I did my 261, because it's hard to find parts for these. So, saying that, I noticed right off the bat, we're going to have to get all new shock absorbers. So this is basically going to be a restoration. I didn't notice this until the other day when I pulled it apart to start porting it. This is broke off. This is the main case. This is obviously your handle. This is broke off and it's cracked. Right? So this case is junk. So I went and bought me a new case. I bought it for $80. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna pull, since that case is already pulled all the way apart, there's no seals or nothing in it. I'm gonna get this side cover off, and anything that's metal, we're gonna get it off. I'm gonna find somebody to powder coat all of it. Obviously, this is getting powder coated. The new case is getting powder coated. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to dye plastics and if I can't, then we'll stick with orange. But if I can't, hopefully I can, because there's paint and nasty shit all over this. But yeah, we're gonna completely rebuild this saw. All new rubbers, all new rubber, everything. Obviously missing bolts, screws, all gonna be replaced. When I get that case rebuilt or powder coated, I'm gonna rebuild the saw from the bottom up, and then once I get to the point, I'm gonna port this, and I'm gonna build a nice exhaust for it, because this is the old exhaust from the factory. It's got a massive hole in the side, which that might be an aftermarket muffler, but this front is not aftermarket. This is what came on them. But yeah, I'm gonna completely rebuild the saw with a new case. That way I don't have to worry about it. This is gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be a monster. I want this thing to be an absolute terror. Not to me, obviously, to anybody that has ported saws. So, yeah. And this is, from what I understand, this is 3 or 4 pounds lighter than a 066. So that's why I wanted it. They said it's comparable with one of these. They said it's the same size as one of these. And looking at it, it's damn near the same size. So, this saw is the same weight as this one. Yeah, they're exactly the same weight. This is only 72 or 72 or 71 or something like that. But yeah, that's that. But I haven't posted videos in a while, so I wanted to get on and share with you guys everything I've bought and where we're going with this. But yeah, so that's that. It's actually, for being as cheap as they are, I'd say they're pretty good quality. They're not bad. I mean, right there is just shy of $400 worth of saw. I paid less for these 3 than I did for the one that needs rebuilt. But it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, that came with a 25-inch bar. That's going to go on this. That's going to get the Husqvarna 28-inch. But obviously that'll be down the road, because it's going to take a little bit to get that rebuilt. But that's okay. I'm not in any hurry to get that done. This needs to get done fast. So we're going to take all 3 of these with me. And I'm probably going to start by porting one of those. Or maybe this, because I can get this done faster. But like I said, they're not bad quality. We will do a video when I get them all ported of all of them running. I bought this basically just as a longevity test subject. Obviously porting it's going to change the longevity. But if I can figure out how to do it right, then we're good. If I screwed up, I already found a big bore kit for this for like $50, and it's going to be the same jug and piston that I put in the 066 that I rebuilt and ported, and that thing was a menace, and I loved it, but it's too damn heavy. So if I screwed up, that's fine. We'll put a new cylinder and jug on, or jug and piston. But I just wanted to show you guys everything. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'll talk to you later.